found is we need to make solutions that are incredibly flexible. This is where the devil is in the details. And what we've done here, I think, is created an incredibly flexible system so that people can do different models of using the technology to lock the system depending upon how they would like to deploy and how it should be deployed within a particular IT shop. So this first use model that I'm noting here is how you could set it if there were successive failed login attempts and you wanted it to automatically lock in that situation. The second is if there's a failure to check in with a remote server at some point. If you wanted to say, look, we know we're going to want our employees to check in every day with this remote server, and if they don't, it'll time out locally and the system will lock. That's another way that it could be set. And the third use model is you lose your laptop. Let's say it's actually running while you actually lose it. You left it on at the coffee shop and it was still running. Somebody takes it. This is an interesting feature. You could set it up so that as soon as it hooks up to the internet, it could be by an independent service provider remotely locked, so that it would completely lock up. These are just some of the different use models that people are building applications to take advantage of the technology. And I just have one more thing and then I can give some time back, I think. Of course, whenever you create a solution like this, if you want it to be really flexible, you want to create it to be, and I think I saw a lot of people when I said, oh, if it doesn't hook back up to the server for a day, it's going to lock, and people were saying, well, wait a minute, sometimes I actually don't work on Sunday. I've heard some people don't do that. It might be a cultural thing too, so I want to be sensitive to that. What's going to happen? And you have to build in the ability for the folks to have some sort of a secure passphrase that it could be on the system, or you could have some sort of recovery token that could be sent from a service provider to get access back to the data. So really what I was just trying to do here is to show an example of a technology that we're coming out with that we think actually could solve a very real problem and that fits hand in glove with legislation, so you can work together to actually better protect data. So hopefully, even with the nightmares that I talk about and Jeff talks about, everybody can get back to sleep. Thank you very much.